I've also been going through something, and I'm ready to present myself to the world. Let's go. I arrived on this earth 35 years ago, and this year I'm rebirthing myself. Some of you know, and some of you don't know, that I spent time in California. Some of that time I spent actually living, cultivating, and thriving on the desert. This was me having a very passionate moment of expression, dancing out my frustrations, dancing for my life, dancing for my spiritual growth to one of my favorite leaders, Beyonce. This was a time in my life where everything changed.
I see the light, that means camera action. I said that I'm flowing because I got a lot of fraction. I don't know what that means, but it means something about math. And if you add shit together, we'll just make a beautiful graph. A graph out of love, a graph out of soul, a graph out of you, a graph out of me. A graph out of rapping and rhyming and poets, you see. We out here beyond soul in the community and stuff. I said I'm Camelia Janelle, and I'm just grooving and grooving and grooving and grooving how I groove. Is that enough?
That clip marked the beginning of me in my artistry. In this clip, I was in Leimert Park in California, and I was again dancing for my life. Here I felt free. I felt alive. I felt like something I've never felt before. The most authentic version of myself that was hidden beneath the world's society, beneath my own doubts, beneath my own fears. I released her. Surprisingly enough, during this time, I was living in my car. There's so many stories behind someone's smile, and I'll tell you a little more about it. We often make assumptions about people and their journeys to their own excellence, but for real, we don't really tell people the truth about what really goes on behind the scenes. I've traveled through so many reflections of my own existence just to arrive here today. I model, I dance, I speak, I did photography, I collaborated with different agencies in DC. I performed in the streets of DC. I performed in the streets of LA. I had my own podcast live show with my ex-partner. I did many, many, many things, and I'll do more. At one point, I was dancing with a dance company, and I was proud of that company. I was proud to be with them until it was time for us to part ways so I could continue my journey. One of the performances that I had with them, I performed in front of over 500 people. It excited my soul. It brought me closer and closer to what I know that I'm supposed to be doing, and that is I am a performing artist, and I am absolutely meant for the stage, and the stage is meant for me. It's time for me to showcase that in a way that nobody's ever seen. So on this year, on July 13th, I will showcase my performance skills in a way that I have never put on display. I'm going to speak. I'm going to dance. I'm going to act. I'm going to be. I'm going to be exactly who the Spirit has destined me to be. During my sacred journey with Queen Afua and her amazing team with City of Wellness, I came into myself. I blossomed into this lotus flower that I know that I am. It gave me the courage, the power, and the community to believe in myself in a way that no community around me has ever done before. I know that I have the power to create more communities like this, but it starts with me. One truth at a time, one person at a time. I am changing the world, and I started with mine. It's time for me to reintroduce myself.